Oh my goodness. What the hell is that card? Why, Raito? Why? But this is gonna be so inconsistent. Why do you...
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Ziggs is nuts. How do you know? Oh, that's how you know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Three mana, 3/4. Okay. Badger Bear, what's up? Attack, deal 1 to my blocker and the enemy nexus. Wait, why are you Shurima, Bandlewood? Why is Ziggs not PNZ? What am I missing here? That means you can play Ziggs with Gifts for Renekton. Crazy. Alright, let's continue. Destroyed 4+ allied landmarks this game. Maybe they just wanted to give Xerath better support. So you can play him in mono Shurima with Xerath. Light diffuse. Purple shake. Yeah, I think Purple Berry Shake might actually be good. Okay, so counting down, I suppose, counts as landmarks as well. Yep. Looks pretty sick so far. Okay, sweet animation. I love it. Deal 2 3 mana 4/5. Holy crap. Deal 2 to my blocker and the enemy nexus. When an allied landmark is destroyed, deal 2 to the enemy nexus. Man, this is so good with Xerath and the package we saw yesterday. This is so strong. With the upgraded Ruin Runner. That obelisk thing, right? And then the 3-drop. I forgot the name. The one that spawns the 5/3 fearsome. Ziggs is crazy strong. Send it, Ziggs, when? I mean, you wouldn't go mono. I don't think you'd go mono Shurima with Ziggs Xerath. Not sure though. Ziggs on his own is a bit mid-rangey. I'm not sure if it's enough of a win condition. Ooh, animation poggers. Bouncing Bomb. Deal 2 to an enemy or deal 1 to 2 enemies. Slow speed 3 mana Bandle City. Why is this Bandle? Okay, so Ziggs support package is Bandle, interestingly enough. So if you could go Xerath Ziggs mono PNZ. Maybe it makes much more sense to pair Xerath with Bandle then. That's interesting. This card does not look strong on its own. The optionality is super neat, but like without any damage buffs to this, it's just like a slow speed overpriced Mystic shot or a super budget Make It Rain. A Mega Inferno Bomb. Deal 1 to all enemies, then do it again. Same here. These are only good if you have damage amplification effects. Something like Funsmith. This is just a low budget Withering Whale basically. I guess it's a bit better, but it's not good enough. Inventive Chemist. When I'm summoned, summon a Scrappy Bomb. 1 mana 2/1. Regardless of what the landmark is, this is probably going to be strong. Let's look at the landmark. Countdown 3, or when I'm destroyed, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. landmark fodder that has a payoff when it's destroyed. Fairly weak landmark, but this enables Zerath removal and that combo trick, that +4/+2, I can't remember the name. This is gonna be a staple, this is very strong. Explosive Minefield. When I'm summoned or destroyed, stun the strongest enemy? 1 mana and landmark fodder? This is just super good. So if you have so many payoffs to landmark destruction, it might be worth playing that 4 mana 2/4 Shurima card that destroys a landmark and summons a 5/4 thing. Alright, Safety Inspector. Round start, create an inspection past in hand. 6 mana, 6/6, decent stat line. Again, fairly regardless of what he actually creates, it's already solid. 6 mana, 6/6, that creates some card in hand. 0 mana, slow speed, fleeting. Destroy an allied landmark to deal 3 to anything. There's a word missing here, but okay. Destroy an allied landmark to deal 3 to anything. Yeah, I think this is really good. So Shurima Bandle does not have a lot of ways of converting fleeting cards into value. They don't have cards like Rummages, Poro Cannon, or whatever. Regardless, like this giving you access to destroying landmarks. The only issue is you, like 6 mana, you play this the same turn as you would play that landmark that generates the stupid strong card. So if you can discount one of the 2 in hand to go 5 into 6, then it's completely cracked and the combo is insane. But overall, like dealing 3 to anything at 0 cost should be really good. And it makes a lot of sense that they reveal this after they revealed Zerath. Yeah, the more cards they revealed, like the more I think Zerath might actually be really strong. Remember when my very initial impression was, okay, this is weak, just because there's not enough synergy in the support package and so on? But Zerath is just getting stronger and stronger the more access there is to landmarks that basically want to be destroyed. Mega Inferno Bomb? Yeah, so far it looks weak. But I feel like looking at Bouncing Bomb and Mega Inferno Bomb, I feel like there's gonna be a card that amplifies these effects. That's the skill. Ziggs' signature spell is Bouncing Bomb. That is surprisingly weak. Most of the other signature spells in this expansion so far have been way above average, looking at Senna and Tristana and so on. This one on its own, with no amplification, is rather weak. Okay, I guess a couple of new cards here. Yordle Contraption. Destroy a landmark or create... What? Destroy a landmark or create 2 random multi-region followers in hand. Oh, a landmark. This can target opponents. 5 mana landmark removal, generally overpriced. Create 2 random multi-region followers. Not gonna be good in most decks. Bandle Control, I suppose, but Ziggs doesn't really need this. Maybe the Bandle Tree deck, there it might be okay. But like the only really good landmark removal cards so far were Scorched Earth and Aftershock because they were very mana efficient, right? What else do we have? Bomber Twins. Do a region. When I'm summoned, create a random landmark that costs 2 or less in hand. Yo! This is super good. Like, not OP by any means, but this is gonna be a staple. In Ziggs for sure, maybe also in Zerath. So it's just solid. Overall solid. 2 mana, 3/2, generate a card. It's very good. Here's one more. The Arsenal. 8 mana, 8/6. Not quite 8/8. Mono Bandle. I have a random keyword for each allied landmark you oh my goodness. What the hell is that card? Why, Raito? Why? I mean, you need to roll either Overwhelm or Elusive for this to be a finisher. And then you really need to also roll Spell Shield for this to be good. In most cases. And then you can high roll redonkulously if you also get something like Scout at the same time. But this is gonna be so inconsistent. Why do you... Not a big fan of this type of RNG, but I mean, I guess the card idea in itself is kind of cool. There we go. Oh, okay, so this is just Bouncing Bomb options here. Chemist we already saw. Arsenal we now saw. Alright, that's all the cards. Just a lot of cards because of the optionality things there. So let's try to evaluate all of these. Ziggs is super solid. Even without like any synergy or the level up condition, Ziggs would be good. Leveled Ziggs is not a win condition on his complete own, but still like very solid. He doesn't scale as much as many other champions in this expansion. Bouncing Bomb is subpar. I'm still surprised that we didn't see a card that like amplifies this damage. And the very same can be said for Mega Inferno Bomb. I guess it's a nice way of like pinging Spell Shield or triggering Last Breath effects, removing chump blockers, but like right now I only see this be good with Kegs or with Fun Bomb. Funsmith. And the same for Bouncing Bomb. The issue is both of these are slow, so it can get very awkward to pair this with Kegs. Inventive Chemist is really good, Bomber Twins is really good. So you have a great Ziggs curve here with 1, 2, 3. Safety Inspector should be good. Of course, if you play this with... What is that thing called? That Xerath Landmark. If you play this with Resin Altar, you don't go mono Shurima anymore. You can't. This is Shurima, the other one's Bandle. So Safety Inspector is solid. The Regen Tag might hurt it a bit, but it's I think it's a good card overall. It's probably... I could see this be like a 2-off in a Ziggs deck, in a Ziggs Xerath deck. The Arsenal I can't really judge yet. Could also be a 1 or a 2-off. Again, it depends on how many landmarks you destroy on average until turn 8 or 9. And then how likely a certain pairing of keywords is. But this can definitely be good. I'd need to see the maths on it. This can be good. This might also just be meme tier, but like... Or let's say tier 3, like... Not completely meme tier, but also not great. Kind of like Uzgar the Ancient. Like an okay card that doesn't see a lot of play. Minefield is very good. It's both an offensive and a defensive tool. And an enabler. At 1 mana, this is just strong. I'm sure someone is going like, oh my goodness, Ziggs Yasuo right now. Not a thing though, not a thing. Mega Inferno Bomb looks weak. Yordle Contraption looks subpar. It's okay, like 5 mana landmark removal is still okay. If you look at something like Crumble, you have to sack one of your units. This is non-conditional, but compared to the Targon removal, the Noxus removal, the PNZ removal, it's rather bad. But this is very slow. This is only going to be a tech option for control decks. I guess maybe in Bandle 3 decks. But like the other condition, it's just so slow. 5 mana to create 2 random multi-region followers at slow speed. It's not awful in a Bandle 3 deck. Outside of that, it's not that great. Interesting package. I think this is going to see play. I wonder if Xerath is mainly going to be paired with Ziggs though. Because for Ziggs, it looks kind of obvious that the best pairing might be Xerath. But it's not necessarily the other way around. Xerath can be played in Mono Shurima Ascended decks. Xerath can be played with Zillion, with Talia Malphite. I'm not sure if Ziggs is going to be worth it the most. But some of these like support cards, these 3 specifically, look very good in a Xerath deck as well. It's going to be interesting.